We are now heading for the island of Sark, where we will be visiting Sark Lighthouse, which also comes under the name of Point Robert Lighthouse, but is mainly known just as Sark Lighthouse. Sark is roughly 3 miles long by about 1.5 miles wide. Sark Lighthouse, built 1913, height 52 feet, so approximately 16 meters, light 1 white flash every 15 seconds. The range was 20 miles approximately. Fog signal was a nautiphone, 2 blasts every 30 seconds. The lighthouse was automated in 1993 when the keepers were removed. The lighthouse isn't normally open to the public. Everybody that comes to this island arrives by boat. Normally from the island of Guernsey, and throughout the summer months also from the island of Jersey. There are no cars allowed on the island. Transport is by tractors, horse and cart, and lots of bicycles. There are 3 keepers at the lighthouse. They do 28 days on duty, followed by 28 days free from duty, and they alternate with another crew of 3. Therefore, there is always somebody on watch 24/7, 365 days of the year. The clean-up routines at the lighthouse are as follows. Every day, morning watchman, that's 0400 till 12 midday, cleans the kitchen, the bathroom, toilet and living room, cleaning everything including the cooker, work surfaces, etc. And once everyone is up, he then hoovers the living room and hall. He also washes all the floors of the rooms mentioned above. Then you get extra jobs as well as the above, which are as follows. Monday, dust the lens thoroughly. Tuesday, clean engine rooms, battery room and oil store. Wednesday is wash, tea towel and oven cloth, burn rubbish. Thursday, clean kitchen and living room windows, inside and out and the double glazing. Friday, wash down tower, top to bottom and the storeroom. Saturday, wash tea towels and oven cloth, burn rubbish. Sweep steps and yard around the lighthouse. The day off man collects the mail from the shed at the top of the steps, plus he pumps up the water into header tanks in same shed. This is drinking water for the lighthouse down below. Right, this is the steps down to Sark Lighthouse. There's the lighthouse down there, and the tower up in front of us. We're shortly going to go down that way towards the kitchen area, enter that way. This sort of first step is the living accommodation, and then the next step down, that's the engine room and stuff like that. So here we are at the base of those steps. That's the door in, and that's down towards the engine room way and the foghorn over there. But we're going round this way. past the ladder store. Right, there's the ladder store on the steps we just came down. All the way up there. There's many more of those. And we're coming round this side of the building, down past all the bedrooms. That's the way we just came down. And there's the entrance to the kitchen over there. Steps down to the next level. And this door on my right, that's where the dustbins go, and also the food storage for veg and stuff like that. That's one station tame seagull that's adopted the keepers. That's the way into the kitchen. There's the tower above. And here's the kitchen, first room. And there's the fridge. And that's the door we just came through right there. Little porch, and there's a cupboard there with a broom and stuff like that. And straight through there's the lounge. There's the journal we fill in for daily weather. There's the TV and video, armchairs, and that's back the way out into the kitchen. And that door there over on the right, just behind those phones, that's the way into the rest of the living accommodation. Right, this is the way we're going to go shortly through from the lounge into the living quarters where we sleep. Just to show you this thing in front of us, all these phones. That was all for the 999 calls. This lighthouse used to coordinate all the 999s for the island. But now, as you saw from that sign over there, it's all been discontinued. So that lot there is now obsolete. Right, down this hall. First room that opens up on your left, that's Neville's bedroom. He's keeper in charge this month. On our right, we've just passed, that's another entrance into the tower. So a sort of private entrance, if you like. On our left, that's Brian's bedroom. Coming up on the right is the one I've got for the month. And down here on the left, that's the shower room. Just normal stuff in here. Water heater, a few lockers for your soap and stuff, sink, and shower. Right, back out. Turn left again, carry on. That's the door, the main entrance really from the outside. Hardly used. And in here is just the normal toilet. Right, back out. Back to the front door. It's looking straight down the passage towards the lounge and the kitchen. Go back and go on the other side now. Turn left. My bedroom. This will be the only one I can really show you. That's the door we just come in. Bed. Window, and just out there is the steps back up to the top of the cliff. There's the steps through the window and the other view. Right, my right shoulder's to that window we just looked through. There's the door on the way out. Cupboards. Locker space again. And the other window. The other window opens up onto the top of the engine room, which we're going in a while. And there's the other view, which is hazy day. This is classed as a tower lighthouse, or rock lighthouse rather, not a tower. So it means, because it's inaccessible, you can stay here for the month. Free keepers do 1 month on, 1 month off. Right, back out of there. And we'll go left in a minute and go down to the engine room. Right, those are the doors we just came through. And now it's down all these steps to the lower engine room. We're going through this door in a while. Just show you the base of this. There's the stores down there. And we just came down those through that little door there. Engine room doors, and through we go. Got me back to the far entrance door. There's the standby diesel generator. That's if the mains fails. Battery charger in the corner. And those things down that end is controls for the engine and also foghorn controls. That out that window is the foghorn. There's a swing round the engine room. That there's the door we just came down through. To the right of the foghorn cubicle block. There is the door to the central heating. And to the left is the battery room. This is the battery room. Self-explanatory, just a room full of batteries, and their job is to keep the light running if the mains and the standby generator fails. Okay, engine room there, back out there again. That's the battery room. Down this way, just a quick look in here. Just the central heating boiler. Right, that's the door we just came through. Central heating place. The noise now on is automatic pumps pumping up the water. This is the base of the tower. In a minute we're going up past the accommodation block up to the top. Before that we'll have a look round down here and into the storeroom. Well, the first thing here is the green tube. This is the weights at the end of that green tube and the pulley and wire. The idea was lighthouses are driven around by clockwork, same principle as the cuckoo clock. The weight slowly falling down would drive the clockwork and the lens round. This particular lens used to take 1 hour before the clockwork had run out. And it would ring a little bell up top where the keeper kept his watches, and then his job was to wind these weights back up again. There's 6 there, and they're about 34 to 38 pounds each. So it was a nice bit of exercise for him before could get on with any other jobs. Right, that's the weight tube door shut. Just look around the base here, it's just a freezer there for us. Flag locker for signalling. A couple of charts, that's of Sark itself. And this is all the islands and the French coast. Right, this is the entrance to the storeroom, so we'll go in here. This is just general service stores, just what you need for everyday driving of a lighthouse. Door we just came through. There's the window at the far end just to show you where we are. Up through those steps is the level for the kitchen. Right, that telephone is what we usually use to phone our wives and loved ones, because it makes it more private than the one upstairs. Right, now we're heading up, straight up there. It's up this way. Here's the accommodation block coming up on our right. We're carrying on up next level. Right, just to show you before we go through that door, this is where we just came through down there. And we're going back up here through this door. That's in through the door. Curved cupboards made specially for lighthouses to keep the lamps in for upstairs. Even the glass is curved on there. Everywhere is brass. That's the bulb, one of the ones from upstairs, control cabinet. Rest of the green tube. Another window and highly polished brass rails leading up those cast metal steps up into the lens room itself. In case you wonder what we keep in there, cloths and brass. There's the door we came through there, there's the curved cupboard, and that nice ticking noise you can hear is the old clock up there. Right, there's the clock, and the first thing you notice is Sark, spelt S-E-R-K, the old-fashioned way. This would be normally up with the lens where the keeper kept his watches, and the second hand, it's in this case it's coincidental, it takes 1 minute to go round. The second hand on a lighthouse clock was made specially to match the speed of the lens rotation. In this case just happens to be 1 minute to take one revolution. The idea being that if everything failed you could stick a handle in upstairs and wind the thing round by hand watching the second hand. Right, that's our next bit we're going up, that steep flight of cast metal steps and all that lovely highly polished brass, and we're going up to the lens up there. Alright, there's the flight we just came up. Here's some of the clockwork underneath. And there above us is the lens way up there. And there's another catwalk up there. This is the clockwork mechanism, and really you should have a clutch bit that goes in there, but that's screwed back to stop any visitors poking their fingers in, and then all it is this brake and the way it would go. It's not linked up to the lens now, got 2 electric motors in place of it, but this could still work. Right, and when it needs winding back up, we are now inside the lens, and this is a free position lamp changer in view with 3 bulbs. You have a main bulb, you have a standby bulb, and you have an emergency battery bulb. If any bulb should fail in the night or during operation, it automatically triggers this mechanism to flick round and the next bulb comes into focus and is turned on. Back outside the lens now, just looking through. This lens has 4 sides to it. It takes 1 minute to go round. 1 revolution is 1 minute. As it has 4 faces, that gives you the sequence of this lighthouse, 1 flash every 15 seconds. Each side of this lens is a beam, as it were. It's made of glass. It's prisms, and the big centerpieces you see every now and then, those round bits, they're the magnifying lenses. They're called bullseyes, and they're the sole reason you normally have the curtains up during the day, to stop any chance of any problems with the sun shining back through and creating melting or fires even. This lens is floating on mercury, and you can just push it round with your little finger, which is what I'm doing now. It's that easy. The rollers underneath don't take the weight, they only sort of level it off. Level it off and keep it in situ. That's the way up we came. There's the little door out to the gallery. Here's the lens, curtain hanging up, and this is the upper sort of walkway. There's the rocks that are out in front of us, and down this way is the harbour. And this is to the end. There's the steps down there. And up above is the roof space. The weather vane, which isn't very good because we're on a northeasterly side of the island, is set in the cliff. We end up having lots of eddies here, so you never quite know which way the wind's reading properly.